The man's name was Rogue, a notorious local assassin. No one had ever seen his real face, because anyone who did was already dead. After taking out the man, he walked away from the scene with a cool, effortless swagger. Not long after Rogue left, the police led by Jason arrived at the crime scene. Jason tried to question a wounded gang member who was barely alive, but the guy refused to say a word. Just as Jason was about to leave, a titanium shell casing on the ground caught his attention. The story goes back a few years earlier. Jason and his partner Tom were carrying out a mission at the docks, where they encountered a very dangerous enemy, an assassin named Rogue. Jason was shot and fell off the deck. At the last second, Tom rushed in and pulled him to safety, while Rogue fell into the water, his survival unknown. The two of them thought the threat was gone, but Rogue didn't die. He tracked down Tom's home address and ruthlessly murdered his entire family. When Jason arrived, the only clue left was that same titanium shell casing. For the next 3 years, Jason hunted for Rogue, but found nothing. Now that the clue resurfaced, he swore this time he would kill his enemy with his own hands. Jason reached out to a black market informant known as Curtis. Curtis told him that Rogue undergoes plastic surgery after every mission, and he always kills the surgeon afterward. That's why no one knows what he actually looks like. The only way to find him was to start with the two biggest crime syndicates in the region. One was the Japanese Yamaguchi Gumi, led by Yamamoto, a ruthless crime boss who would do anything to achieve his goals. The other was Hong Xing, led by Victor. The two gangs had been bitter enemies for years. Jason believed Rogue must be working for one of them. Just as Jason suspected, Rogue drove a sports car straight onto Hong Xing territory. Victor ordered him to seize a shipment being transported by the Yamaguchi Gumi that night, and even assigned two top enforcers, Harlan and his younger brother, to assist Rogue. Rogue knew perfectly well that on the surface they were there to help, but in reality, they were monitoring him. As night fell, the Yakuza transport convoy had just pulled out from the warehouse when they ran into security inspectors at the port. These were actually men from the Red Prosper Syndicate who had already bribed them. At Rogue's command, all of the Yakuza underlings immediately withdrew. Then Rogue located the luxury car they were transporting. It was just a decoy. The real target was the golden horse statue hidden inside. After completing the mission, Victor sent a beautiful woman to Rogue's room to deliver his payment.